Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Come on in the room. I hope that you all are doing well. It is Saturday. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Hi, Diana. Good morning. Upscale realness. Ooh, I like that. Come on in the room. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. Hi, Warner Humber. I missed the rest of that. Good morning. Welcome to Command Your Day. Come in the room. Come in the room. I pray that you're all doing well. Welcome to my virtual space. If you are new here, I am Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our time together where we gather and we use words to breathe life into our day. We understand our authority and we're using our words to breathe life into our day. So come in the room, hit the follow button if you have not done so yet. Use the link in my bio to join my community. It's a free community. Why not join, right? Tap the link in my bio. It's going to open up a new page for you. The very first option says Commanders Community. Put your email address and hit submit, and that's how you join. Good morning, Lilia. How are you? Hello, Allure Adobe Decor. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for all the gifts. Good morning, Synth. How are you? Bonjour. Danny, how are you? I am doing well. Good morning. Who's this? Mrs. Malone. Good morning to you. Good morning. Happy Saturday, Aline. Come on in the room. So y'all are seeing my face today because right after the stream, I have an interview with a South African sister friend of mine. We're going to be talking about authorship this morning. Thank you. Right after that, I have a networking event that I have to get to. That's like an hour and a half drive from my home. So it is a packed day. Thank you, Lilia. I appreciate it. It is a packed day, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. All right. I should be able to share the stream for this interview on my Facebook page. So you all can join me there to catch the interview. All right, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. But come on in the room. Come on in. Hi, Keitha Hayes. How are you? Good morning. All right, let's get into it. As the numbers are going up, let's get into it. Let's do our gratitude check-in really quickly. I get it. Really packed Saturday. Yes, it is. It is. All right. So let's do our gratitude check-in. I want you to go ahead and drop in the comments 3 things that you're grateful for today. 3 things that you are grateful for today. This is how we stay in the mindset of abundance, right? This is how we stay in the mindset of abundance. We're grateful for what we already have. We're focusing on what we already have. Not sitting in a pity party about what we lost, what's not here, what you wish would have been here. No, we're grateful for what we already have. That is going to open you up for abundance, right? So drop in the comments 3 things that you are grateful for today. Go ahead and drop that. Health, peace, support. Love it. The Commanders Community, my life and changes. Ooh, yes. That is a mature statement right there. Changes, grateful for changes, because not everyone can deal with changes. It takes a mature person that understands that, hey, nothing remains the same. Things are going to change. So what you have to do is make sure that you're prepared to shift with the season, to change as things change, that you adapt where you need to adapt, right? Digital Boss says peace, health, bright future. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, indeed. This is the mindset that we need to stay in. I'm grateful for what I already have. I'm super grateful for what I already have. And even if you're the one on here and you're saying, but I don't have a lot, right? I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of resources. still be grateful for what you have. Because if you're not grateful for the little that you have right now, how do you expect more to come your way, right? You can't expect to get more if you're not taking care of and appreciating what you already have. So let's start there by being grateful for what we have, no matter how small it is. Cannot be praying for a 5-bedroom home when you're not taking care of the 1-bedroom apartment that you have right now, right? It just doesn't work like that. Mel says, family woke up this morning healthy. Yes, I love that, Mel. I love it. Yes, I do. Thank y'all so much for typing that. All right, 143 of you all. Be sure that you're hitting the follow button. I'm live here every morning for Command Your Day. So if you're looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, go ahead, hit the button, the follow button. We're here live every morning for Command Your Day. We are on a mission. Stick with us and you will get there as well. All right, so hit the follow button. There's also a link in my bio for you to join my free community, the Commanders community, so you can stay up to date on what is happening. All right. And you can get some valuable information emailed to you. All right, so join the Commanders community. And I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can go back and watch all my older videos. All 167 of you all. Y'all are pouring in. All right, let's do this. We've made a promise to ourselves that we will be making bold moves this year, and we're actively doing so. So type in the comments, I am making bold moves. I am making bold moves. Type that in the comments. We're reiterating the promise that we've made to ourselves that we're making bold moves this year. Hi, Rosa. Good morning to you. We're actively making bold moves. No fear, no doubt. We're not discounting ourselves. We're not worried about what they will say, what they will do if we try to show up in a different way. No, we're not concerned about that. We are making bold moves, actively doing so. Write the book, start the business, go back to school, move to the new city, apply for the promotion, whatever your bold move is. We're actively doing it this year. All right, we're not putting it off another year. Hi, Mrs. Latasha Samuel. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. I appreciate it. All right, we're not putting it off for another year. No, we're not doing that. We're going to get it done this year, or at least start the process. For those of you who want to buy a home, I know that it takes time to purchase a home, but start the process. Find out what do you need? What are the things that you need? What does your credit score look like? How much money will you need for a specific type of house? Start the process. Make that bold move. We don't have time to waste. All right. So thank y'all so much for typing. I am making bold moves in the comments. We are working from the Bold Moves manual. So if you want the digital version of the manual, the link is in my bio for the Bold Moves manual. All right. This is mindset coaching in a book. If you're new here, this is mindset coaching in a book. So if you know that you've been struggling with some limitations when it comes to your thought process, because if you don't see yourself as successful up here, it's going to be hard for you to act it out or do the things that are required for you to be successful. So you got to get it right up here first, right? So this is mindset coaching in a book, the Bold Moves manual. The e-version of it, hi, Tasha from Mississippi. The e-version is available on the link in my bio. The paperback will be ready on Amazon by the end of next week. All right. We're setting another goal. By the end of next week, we should have the Bold Moves manual paperback available on Amazon for you to purchase. All right. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for typing that promise or reiterating it in the comments. Thank you so much for doing that. So let's pray really quickly. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. I'm going to pray for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, amen. Good morning. Running behind. Also need to email you. Yes, please email me. Please do. But good morning to you. Good morning. All right, let's pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly, and then we'll get into the rest of the agenda. All right, I'm going to pray for all of us. Then you're going to type in the comments, amen. says that you agree with the prayer. All right. Here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil. Our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. You can pray it on your own time if you don't get to make it here with us live. All right, that's fine. Let's move into our affirmations. Yes, thank y'all so much. Hi, Sasha, sweetheart. How are you? Good morning, Wayne. Hi, Sherry. Welcome to all of you that are new here. Welcome to the room. Hit the follow button. I'm here live every morning, so you can join me right here, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Every morning we're here. The commanders get together because we're serious about the goals that we're going after this year. All right, so we put the time in and we put the work in. All right, so let's elevate our mindset. Let's do that. And we elevate our mindset by going over our affirmations. Good morning. So the affirmations are in the Bold Moves manual. Again, the digital version is available on the link in my bio. And the paperback will be ready next week. All right, so here we go. I'm going to, thank you. It's the grace of God. That's what I'll say. Good morning, Derek. It is the grace of God. All right, I don't look like where I've been. It's the grace of God. All right, so let's get into it. Let's elevate our mindset. I'm going to read through the affirmations. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Good morning, Teeks. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. This is how we position our mindset. These are the affirmations that we use. Again, the affirmations are in the, thank you for typing, I agree. Awesome. So again, the affirmations are inside of the Bold Moves manual. Link is in my bio for you to get the digital version of the manual. Let me see when I repeat. Good morning. You said it. Oh my goodness. And that is why I usually wait until I'm done going through before I acknowledge the greetings in the comments. Oh, that is so funny, Lilia. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, quick announcement. Be sure to join my community. The link is in my bio. Let me take the time to show you all how to get there because all 152 of you, I want you to get on my mailing list today. All right? I want you to do that. If you're here and you're watching, I want you to get on my mailing list. So, if you tap on my profile picture, which is in, I believe, the left hand corner of your screen, the profile picture looks like this. If you tap on it, you're going to see the link right here. The link is right here. You're going to tap the link. Then it's going to open up for you. I need you all 156 of you, if you haven't done so yet, I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? So you can catch up on all the lessons that I've taught so far. There's like 400 to 500 videos over there that I need you to get into, all right? I'm losing this. And then the top option is for you to join my community. It is free, so why not? And I'm giving you valuable information. So you're going to tap this link here. It's going to open up a new page for you. It's going to bring you to my digital store. Right here, this is how you join my community. So your name, your email address, and you hit submit, and that's how you join. And you get valuable information there, all right? You want to make progress. You really want to make bold moves. You got to get in the right community. So you're going to tap my profile picture, tap the link that is in the bio. You're going to subscribe to my YouTube channel, all right? 200 of you are on right now, all right? 203. Tap my profile picture. Tap the link in my bio, all right? The screen is not going to go away. It's just going to minimize to the corner. If you want to do it right now, I'll give you a few seconds to do it right now, okay? Tap my profile picture. When you do that, it's going to minimize. Look on my page and you will see the tour that I did so you know exactly what's up there, all right? Mr. Nice Guy, there's a video on my page. So if you scroll through, it will tell you exactly what they are. All right? It'll tell you exactly what they are. All right? So for those of you who want to join my community, tap my profile picture. Okay? Then you're going to tap the link in my bio. The very first link is for you to join the Commanders community. The second link is for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want you to get connected, all right? So you don't miss out on anything, all right? Awesome. Next thing, you can get the Bold Moves Manual, the digital version, the ebook, on the link in my bio as well. The paperback will be ready next week. Also, I'm hosting a live mentorship session on May 31st. If you know that you need a mentor, you need somebody that is going to give you the strategies, the tools to push you ahead, to launch you forward into executing on these big goals that you have. If you know that you need a mentor, I need you to DM me right now, the word mentor. Send me a DM right now. Again, the screen is not going to go away. You're not going to lose it. It's just going to minimize because it's a live stream. All right? DM me the word mentor if you want to be in the room. You know that you need help to execute on these goals. You know that you need a mindset shift to execute on these goals. I need you to DM me the word mentor, like today, not tomorrow, not in the comments. I need you to DM me. Preezy, I need you to DM me because once I close the live stream out, I won't be able to see your comments. I won't be able to see your comments, so I need you to DM me so that we can connect, all right? All 192 of you. If you know that you need a mentor in this season to help you to execute on these life goals that you have, DM me the word mentor right now. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'm hosting a live mentorship session May 31st. May 31st is my live mentorship session. You want to be in a room with me. You want my eyes on your goals. You want my strategies that I've used to go from making $10.50 an hour to now a six-figure earner, multiple careers, business owner, right? Author, an award-winning author, right? If you want my strategy, how I got from there to here, how I got from dropping out of school in the 7th grade, dropping out of school again in the 8th grade, to now all of this, if you want my strategy, international speaker, thank you, Miss Gloria, for putting that. If you want my strategy, you know that you need a mindset shift, you know that you need systems and processes that is really going to help you to execute. I need you to DM me the word mentor right now. All right? Do it right now. Don't miss out. Don't sit and wait another year waiting to see if things are going to change. If you don't change, nothing will change. I got to tell you that. I have to be honest. If you don't change, nothing is going to change. The only thing that will change is your age. You're going to get older, right? And you're going to miss some opportunities if you keep waiting. Good morning, T. How are you? All right. So DM me the word mentor if you want to be in the room. Don't put it in the comments. Again, Nolan Scott. Do not put it in the comments. I need you to DM me, because once I close the live stream out, I cannot see the comments again. I don't know who said what. So DM me. You won't lose the stream. It's just going to minimize when you DM me. Okay. All right. Awesome. So just send me a DM and let's connect that way. Because once I close the stream out, I can't see the comments. I don't know how to find it again, or maybe it's just not available, but I can't see the comments. So that's why I'm telling you to DM me. All right. Awesome. Well, let's revisit Saturday. This is the day that we look back on a few of the words that we covered during the week, and the key points that we want to walk away with for the week. Hello, Louise. How are you? Hello, how are you? I'm losing my voice. Oh my God. I have an interview. For those of you who usually join me, you know that I'm not usually on camera on Saturdays, but I do have an international interview right after this stream this morning. It's going to be on Facebook, so I should be able to share it onto my page. So if you follow me on Facebook, you will be able to join us. Oh, thank you. It's a busy day. So after this, I have an international interview. Then I have a networking event right after that. All right. So it's a packed day. And I have to go pick my mom up because I'm taking her with me. So it is a packed day. And I'm driving like an hour and a half away. But it's going to be good. All right, so it is Revisit Saturday. We're going to look back on just two of the words that we covered this past week, which is why I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get all the videos from this past week and get the information that I shared today. I'm just going to do a brief recap of two of the words that we covered this past week. I'm losing my voice. Let me take a drink of water. Okay, let's try this again. All right. So one of the words that we looked at this past week is prioritization. And I love this word. Thank you, Underdog. Thank you. Prioritization. That's one of the words that we looked at this past week. All the notes that I'm going to go over and more is in the Bold Moves manual. So you can find it here. All right. I'm going to send the summary to those who are on my email list. So if you get on my email list, I will. Yes, it is a hard word, but it is important. I'm going to send this brief note to my mailing list. So you want to get on the mailing list so you can get the brief summary of what I'll go through today. The water is healthy for life. Yes, it is. Yes. So prioritization, it is the ability to focus on what matters most to you, what matters to you, and to where you are going. All right. So we looked at prioritization in the form of three key areas. Three key areas: clarity, choice, and consistency. Clarity, choice, and consistency. So clarity is knowing what truly matters before you can prioritize, right? You have to know what matters to you, what truly matters. All right? Not what you think you should be doing, not what people told you that you should be doing. No. What truly matters to you personally, to the goals that you have set, to the things that are important to you. What matters? Before you can prioritize effectively, you must know what is important to you. Yes, Miriam. Yes. So consider what task brings you the greatest impact and what distractions are wasting your time. What distractions are wasting your time? We all struggling with the scrolling complex, right? We just sit there and scroll, scroll, scroll. But we got to cut that out. If we're going to make bold moves this year, we have to get rid of all the distractions. People could be a distraction. So you got to evaluate and see, is this person adding value to my life? Is this conversation with this person adding value to my life? Is it helping me to get to my next? Is it elevating my thinking? Is it helping me financially? People can be a distraction. Know that. All right. So what are the distractions? What are the things that are wasting your time? You got to address these elements. As you identify them, address them. Like, you know what? I need to cut back time on doing this because it's not important to where I'm going or what I'm trying to accomplish. All right. We also talked about urgency versus importance. Urgency versus importance. I don't know why my screen just went dark, but it went dark. For some strange reason, I don't want to touch it. Samaj, thank you so much for the daily heart me. So we also talked about urgency versus importance. I went over the Eisenhower matrix. Really like your live event. When do you go live? I'm live every morning, Amelia. Every morning at 6:30 a.m. Every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. So if you hit the follow button, you should get the notification when I go live. And you can also join my community. You're welcome. So join my community so you don't miss out. If you tap my profile picture, there's a link in my bio. It says Stand New Dimension. If you tap that link, it's going to open up a new page for you. And the very first option says Commanders Community. You can join there. It's free and you get valuable information. So why not? All right. So we also talked about the Eisenhower matrix. Awesome and welcome. We talked about the Eisenhower matrix. So this is what it says. Things that are urgent and important, you're going to do them now, like get them done. All right. If it's urgent and it's important to you, get it done now. If it's important, but it's not urgent, you're going to put it on the calendar. All right. It's important, but you don't have to get it done right now or within the next week. Put it on the calendar. Schedule it. Anything in your life that is important but not urgent, schedule it. Because if it's not on the calendar, it's probably not going to get done. You're going to forget about it. All right? If it's urgent but not important, you're going to delegate that. Let someone else handle it. Right? If you can outsource, if you can pay somebody to do it, that's how you're going to do it. All right. So urgent but not important, delegate it. Delegate it to someone else. All right. If it's neither urgent nor important, you're going to eliminate it. Get rid of it. We're going to make bold moves and it requires our full attention. All right. It requires our full attention. Hi, Kiki. Welcome to the room. It requires our full attention. So if the thing that you're doing is not urgent, it's not important, eliminate it. Get rid of it. Now's your time to focus. Let's focus in on the goal that we want to accomplish. All right. So assess your to-do list and categorize your tasks using this method. And you can Google it. You can Google the Eisenhower matrix. All right. If I went too fast, all is well, Patrick. Thank you for asking. If I went too fast, just Google Eisenhower matrix. And then you're going to assess your to-do list and categorize your tasks using this method. And watch how much your life change. All right. You're going to have more peace, more clarity in what you need to do. You're not going to feel so overwhelmed because you've categorized and you've gotten rid of the things that are not important, not urgent. You've gotten rid of them. All right. Prioritization as a choice. Let's look at that. This is making the right decision daily. The right decisions daily. Prioritization is a daily habit of making intentional choices. Intentional choices. All right. If you're saying yes to every meeting, you might be saying no to family time or personal growth. So you gotta assess the yeses that you're giving people, right? Don't be a yes ma'am, a yes sir type of person, because if you're giving them yes all the time, that means there's another area of your life that you may be neglecting, and you don't want that to come back and bite you. All right? You don't want it to come back and bite you. So assess and see, am I saying yes to every meeting? That may mean I'm saying no to family time and to personal growth. So you have to look at your choices, look at the decisions that you're making every day. All right. Then we talked about batching and time blocking. We talked about that. Batching and time blocking, which is grouping similar tasks together to avoid the constant back and forth, back and forth. Okay, am I going to clean the house right now? Okay, let me do all the tasks that is connected to cleaning the house. Am I going to work on the business right now? Okay, let me do all the tasks that are connected to working on the business. So it's not like, okay, I'm trying to write a page right here, but I'm trying to cook at the same time, or I'm trying to clean and I'm on the phone call, or I'm watching a training video. No, batch your time block. Batch your task and time block. All right. It's going to help you. It's really going to help you. All right. You can block out time for focused work, block out time for meetings, block out time for rest, instead of just going through the day and just reacting. And here's what reacting looks like. Oh, let me just quickly do this. Oh, let me just quickly shift this over here. No, we don't want to operate like that. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. So you're going to block out time for the specific tasks that you have to do. Yes, it's not good, right? And you may mess some things up, and then you're going to have to redo it because you did not give it your full attention. Hey, Leah girl, how are you? You did not give it your full attention, so you messed it up, and now you have to do it all over again, right? So utilize time blocking, utilize batching your tasks. Everything that has to do with handling the household, I'm going to get that done in the morning. All right. Everything that has to do with the business that I want to start, or maybe you're going back to school, I'm going to get those things done in the afternoon. So not over here, over there, switching back and forth because you can't focus that way. All right. I hope this is helping you. Another thing that we talked about was energy management. So working on important tasks when you have the most energy. This will prevent delays and setbacks of important tasks, important things that you have to get done. So get them done, the important stuff, get them done when you have the most energy. All right. Hi, V Smith. How are you? Then another area is prioritization as consistency. So this is building long-term discipline. Happy Saturday to you as well. Awesome. I'm doing great. I have a busy day ahead of me, but I'm doing great. I'm excited for today. I am. Thank you. All right. So Prioritization as consistency is building long-term discipline. Building long-term discipline. For everybody that's asking about my certificates, there's a video on my page so you will know exactly what's up there. All right. Yes, all this good coaching for free. I know. I do have a mentorship program though. If you want my eyes on your goals, I do have a mentorship program. So get in the room. Get in the room. One of my personal goals is that you should never have to meet me multiple times for you to get value from me. So that's why I deliver value. All right. That's why I deliver value. You don't have to meet me 2 times for me to say something that is going to help you. All right. So yes, all this good coaching for free. But if you want more personalized mentorship, get in my mentorship program. I'd love to connect with you. I'm a certified dream builder coach and would like, oh, awesome. Send me a DM and let's talk about it. Send me a DM and let's connect and see what we can do together. All right, Amelia, and welcome. All right, awesome. So building long-term discipline. Prioritization is not a one-time decision. It is a lifestyle. All right. It's a lifestyle. So try to do like daily reflections and planning. Start each day with a clear plan. You know exactly what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. All right. What mattered last year may not matter this year. So you want to refine your focus as you're going along. I guess you're trying to bring some negativity in the air, but that doesn't work here. What's your name? Lady Capulet? We don't do negativity here. And I work for everything that is up here. I work for all of them. All right. I worked for all of them, sacrificed for all of them, and paid out of pocket. Welcome to the room. Stay here. You just may learn something that will change your mind. All right. Stay. Like, I don't block negative people. Stay here. You just may learn something. You just may learn something that change your mind. Yes, people do hate this early in the morning. They do. And it's crazy, right? But I'm not blocking you. I want you to stay around and come back tomorrow because I'll be here. All right. I want you to come back tomorrow. Stick around. You just may learn something that will change your mindset. All right. But let's continue. Let's keep going. All right. So what mattered last year may not matter now. All right. So keep refining your focus. I'm going to continue. Like, I've been in the social media streets for almost 10 years now. So I'm used to it, right? I'm used to it, but I want her to stay. I want her to stick around and come back tomorrow as well. All right. So what mattered last year may not matter right now. So keep refining your focus because this will get you ahead. All right. It will get you ahead. They are funny, very funny. We also talked about protecting your priorities. Protecting your priorities. This is one of my favorite lessons in my mentorship program. Learn how to Okay, awesome. I'm happy that you're here to learn it. Like, I've been in these social media streets now for almost 10 years. So I know how to handle individuals like her, but I don't want her to go. I want her to stay around, right? Because she just may learn something, and I don't block them. I really don't. They just may learn something. So stay in the room, stick around. See, she's sticking around, and I love that. All right, let's get through this. So we talked about protecting your priorities. And again, this is one of my favorite lessons that I teach in my mentorship is setting boundaries. All right, setting boundaries. Funny enough, Queen Vanessa, that's what my name means. It means elegance, right? Grace and elegance. That's what Anika means. So that's what I serve. Even when people are being negative, right? That's what I serve. Grace and elegance. All right. Okay. So setting boundaries. I do not want you to feel bad about setting boundaries in your life. All right. Good morning, Jilly. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for that. Uh, do not feel bad about the boundaries that you set up in your life, because if you continue to let individuals take advantage of your possession, take advantage of your time, right, you'll never get ahead. And as one of my mentees said in the comments this past week, that you lose your power whenever you allow individuals to just take advantage of your stuff, take advantage of your time without setting up boundaries. You lose your personal power, and it is hard for you to get ahead if you have lost your personal power, right? So you have to set up boundaries in your life to protect your priorities. All right? You got to set boundaries up, and do not feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Put them in place. Stand firm on the boundaries that you set up. I shared that I do have a boundary about my home. Do not show up at my home uninvited, unannounced. Don't do that, because you're going to be standing outside. That is a boundary of mine. Somebody crossed it before and they learned that day, don't do it again, right? They learned that day, don't do it again. I picked my bag up, got in my car, and I drove away. I told you, do not show up at my house unannounced. If I didn't tell you it's okay to come, don't. Okay? Don't come. All right? So put your boundaries in place, stand on them. And it's not hating, it's not that you want to create conflict. You want to maintain your personal power. You want to. And that can only happen when you have boundaries in place. All right? To protect your priorities. All right? I hope this is connecting and helping. So prioritization is one of the keys to success, not because it adds more to your plate, but because it removes distraction. All right. The next word that we're going to look at really quickly, and it's okay, it's Saturday. I'm not going to watch the clock. Let's get through this. Another one of the words that we looked at this past week was restoration. All right. Restoration. It means to return something to its original condition. And this is one of my favorite words. Restoration. Yes, restoration. And again, the definition says return something to its original condition. But biblically, right? Biblically, restoration is better than just returning something to its original condition. I told you that God doesn't just bring you back to what you had. He brings you back to what you should have had if that bad thing did not disrupt your life, right? Did not disrupt your life. And that's not just in money, right? Yes, I love that word. I do. I love it. I really do. That's not just money. It's time, restoring time to you. It's restoring your energy, restoring your identity. We talked about how life can happen and you can lose your identity. Yes, beauty from ashes. Yes, indeed. I've had life issues that happened to me where I totally did not know who I was, right? I was just following the program. I lost my identity, but that took time and it took work and God restoring my identity so I can be on here and talk to you all so that negative individuals can get in my comment and it doesn't throw me off or cause me to react in a negative way. No, I know who I am. I know whose I am. I understand what it is that I'm building, what it is that I'm creating, right? I understand those who are looking up to me. So I have to maintain this identity that I have, right? Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. How are you? Right? So when God restores your identity, small things like negative comments don't throw you off because you know who you are, right? You know the value that you bring to the table. You understand yourself. All right. So I want y'all to get to that space. I want you to get to that space. So again, God doesn't just restore money. He restores time. He restores energy. He restores your identity. He restores your dignity, right? Because we've made some decisions in the past that Lord, we should not have. But God can restore your dignity, right? God can restore your dignity. He can restore relationships. He can restore creativity, right? He can restore you, like totally restore you. That's the power of restoration, is not looking like where you've been, right? I think I started the live with that. It's like not looking like where you've been. You've been through the fire, but you don't look like you've been burnt. You don't smell like smoke, like the three Hebrew boys, right? Like the three Hebrew boys. So, restoration, God restoring us, we do not look like what we've been through. And understand that when God restores you, he revives you, he replenishes you, and he redeems you, which redeems means to buy back. So whatever decision that you have made and it kept you in a prison per se, maybe it's a mental prison, a financial prison, whatever situation you found yourself in, God wants to buy you back, to redeem you, right? In this restoration work that he is doing. And when he buys you back, right, and restore you, when he buys you back and restores you, don't go back, all right? Don't walk back into that prison, all right? Don't walk back, all right? Yes, Troy, it is. Went through the fire and it don't look like it. Yes, that's the restorative power of God. Okay. All right, Dragonfly Girl. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So understand that God restores, he revives, and he replenishes, and he redeems you. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that you need to understand as well. God will allow you to lose everything that man gave you, things that men are taking, they're taking the credit for. Sometimes God will allow you to lose all those things. Oh, somebody bought you a car, you may lose it, right? Because he wants to restore to you what he preordained for you, so no one else can take the credit. No one else can take the credit. Yes, I know that losing hurts, but the restoration is so much better. We went through that. Yeah, it's hard, but the restoration is so much better. What is on the other side that God restores you with is so much better. It is worth it. And if I should do this life all over again, I would walk the same path. I would walk the same path, because here's how that happened in my life. When I lived in Jamaica, for those of you who are new here, I'm Jamaican, right? So when I lived in Jamaica, I had a really nice job, right? Like stilettos, air conditioning office, TVs on every wall. It was real fancy, right? Real fancy job. Then I moved to America and my life went from up here to down under here, right? So it took the restorative power of God to get me way beyond where I was. All right. So I lost all the things that man gave to me that they could take credit for. And God had to build me up and build me up higher than what I had before. Good morning, Jazz. Build me up. Yeah, rock bottom. Yeah. Since accepting the Lord, my life has changed. Awesome. I celebrate that, Troy. I celebrate that. I celebrate you. To do or pray when you're in a toxic environment that's influencing your setback and disobedience. So that's going to take a personal decision, my friend. A personal decision to say, I know and I acknowledge that this environment is not serving me. So I need to figure out a way how to get out of this environment. It all comes down to decisions and choices, right? Wrath, I think that's how, Ra. It all comes down to decision. You know this environment is no good for you. You know that it is setting you back. Now you have to make a decision to get out of that environment if you really want to grow, because it's going to suffocate you. Sad to say that, but it is a fact. It's going to suffocate you, suffocate your dreams, the progress that you want to make. You can't make it. You have to get out of that environment, and it takes you making a decision. I'm going to leave this environment because I want better. I want more. I'm going to connect myself to people who are actually doing the things that I want to do. People who are thinking differently than I am thinking. People that challenge me to think higher, go more. All right. So it all comes down to decision. All comes down to decision. You got to make a decision. This is not serving me. This is not getting me where I want to go. So I am going to make the decision. Give yourself permission. If you missed the first part of the live, we went through the affirmations. And you can grab the Bold Moves manual. The e-version of it is available on the link in my bio. All right. It's available on the link in my bio. It's mindset coaching because you need some help there as well. Lost girlfriend, money, and family wasn't talking. Me. Now nobody's happy. Well, you got to work on you, my friend. I'm here 6:30 a.m. every morning, Angie. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time every morning, Angie. Yeah, your choice is yes, indeed. So you got to make a decision. And again, sometimes that decision is going to be, I have to separate from some people who you may have been connected with for a very long time. But because you want to grow and because you want more, and these their individuals are comfortable where they're at, you're going to have to make a personal decision that I want more. So I have to pull away. I have to pull away. They're not going in the direction that I want to go. So I'm going to have to pull away. Not a big fight, not an argument, none of that. It does not have to be a big argument for you to pull out of what is not working, what is not taking you where you want to go, what is not helping you. It doesn't have to be a big argument or a big blow up. You just shift your focus. My focus is here. I want to go back to school. I want to build a business. I want to get a certificate so that I can position myself for a promotion. You just shift your focus. And that takes making a decision. All right. I just went off notes. But remove access. Yes. It takes a decision. Everything in life comes down to decisions. What decision are you going to make today? When you wake up every day, you got to make a decision. Do I get out of bed or do I stay in bed? Right? Do I dress myself or do I just pull myself around the house? Every day you make decisions, and your life is where you are right now because of the decisions that you made, whether good or bad. Wherever you find yourself today, it is because of the decisions that you have made, or you were coerced to make, or encouraged to make. But at the end of the day, a decision was made. Whether you made it willingly or somebody forced you to make it, all comes down to decision. That's what it comes down to. All right. Go buy another apartment building. Oh, that's awesome, Stone. I love that. I love that. I have difficulty speaking formally. You got to practice, my friend. Anything that is hard for you, you got to practice it. Take small steps. Take small steps. You cannot continue to sit in the same space and keep saying, it's hard for me. Let me try the hard thing. Let me take a small step and try this hard thing. You got to try it out. If you sit in the same space every day and all you're saying is, I make motivation so simple. Again, it all comes down to decision. But you cannot sit in the same space every day and all you're saying is, this is hard for me. This is hard for me. You got to take a step and try a little bit at a time. Baby steps. All right? Baby steps. Getting my finances together is hard. but let me try to save $1 a day. Baby steps. All right. A lot of individuals come on here and they say, English is hard for me because they're from another country, but they show up every day. And if they can pull one word out of what I said, it's a baby step and they're getting somewhere with that. All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, purposeful baby steps. All right. I hope that I help you all. I just went off notes. Where was I? My goodness, I lost my space in my notes, but I hope that that helped you, my friend. You got to get out of the negative environment. All right. One of the thought process that a lot of individuals, and I think society did this, right? I think society did it. Society told you that you have to have a whole lot of friends and a lot of people in your corner. People from your past, you got to have all of them in your corner. When you go up, you got to pull everybody that's with you. You got to pull them up with you. Society said that. But that's not true for everybody. And that's not true for every situation. It's not. Because pulling some people, they're going to delay you and you're going to miss the bus. Some people just don't want to go. And if you try to pull them with you, you're going to be delayed or you're going to miss the bus. And then guess what? You get frustrated. You feel unfulfilled. You just get up every day and you just do the routine stuff. There's no thriving. You're just trying to survive because you try to pull everybody with you. You stayed in the same environment because you thought that, okay, I'm going to feel guilty if I try to move out of this neighborhood and try to do better for myself. I know individuals older than me that are living in that space right now. Oh, I don't want to move out of the neighborhood because this one is depending on me. That one is depending on me. Brilliant people that can go places and do things. But they're still in the same neighborhood because they're afraid of feeling guilty if they step out of that to become greater and do more. And if that is your decision and you're okay with it, well, I celebrate you. But if you want more, all right, if you want more, you got to take a chance. Pull back from the familiar, put yourself out there and try something new because you're missing out on so much. You are missing out on so much. Today's going to be, I hope you're able to share. Yes. Yes, so I'm going to put this on Facebook so that you can rewatch it and on my YouTube channel as well. All right? But don't be that person. This live just went a whole different way, but I hope that it is helping someone. Do not be that person that sits in the same situation, same circumstance. You shrink yourself even though you have that deep desire, and I can say that because I have done it. But then eventually I had to pop out of that shell. All right. So don't be the person that is shrinking yourself, shrinking your desire because you don't want to feel guilty about leaving individuals behind. What's her name? Lisa Nichols. She shared in one of her speech that she had to separate from her family so that she could become the person that she is today. She was around her family, but she was struggling. She couldn't even afford diaper for her baby. And she had to wrap the baby in towels so the baby wouldn't pee all over the bed, right? That's how bad her life had become. And she was around her family. But then when she made a decision that, hey, I want to do more, I want to go higher, I want to create a better future for my child, that required her pulling away from her family. Yes, her family came at her. Yes, her family said, oh, now you just hang out with so-and-so. Now you're just doing this. You're all over the place. You're traveling here, traveling there in a negative way, right? But she had to do that. She had to do that. She wanted better for herself. She wanted better for her child, right? And that required a pulling away, a separation from the familiar that wasn't working, right? So if you're in a space, it's familiar, but it's not working, I want you to believe in yourself and take that step and try that deep desire thing that's been inside of you. Try it. And here's the second part that I want to add to that, which I know hits a lot of people and it hits them hard when they do take the step. When you take that step and you say, okay, I'm going to step out on faith, I'm going to start the business, or I'm going to move to the new city, right? Or I'm going to go back to school despite what others think. When something goes wrong, do not fall into the trap of saying, well, I guess they were right. I guess I shouldn't have tried it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dust yourself off and keep going. All right? Do not agree with the negativity that somebody spoke about where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do. Do not agree with it. Because I'm going to tell you, when you decide to step out on faith and you separate from the crowd that is not feeding you any longer, no more, something is going to happen because this is new to you. This side is new to you. Something is going to go wrong. Something is going to mess up. But do not agree with the negativity that the person over here said to you when you decided that you're going to try something new. Something is going to mess up. Something is going to fall apart. But that's when you're going to say, okay, what's the lesson in this? So I can do it better the next time around. All right, this life is going a whole different way. None of this is on my notes, but somebody's here that needs to hear it. It's going to mess up because it's new. It's new to you. Some things are going to fall apart and fall through because it's new to you, but never, ever agree with the negative that somebody said over on this side that just wanted to keep you in the same space, on the same level, doing the same thing for the rest of your life. Don't do that. All right? Don't agree with them. If it falls apart, if it messes up, just say, okay, what's the lesson in this? What step did I skip? How can I do this better? All right? Is there somebody else that I can ask or get some information as to how I can do it better? All right? So never, when you decide to take the step out. Hi, Terry Moore. Hello. When you decide to take that step out on faith because you want more and you want to go higher. If it falls apart on your first attempt, your second attempt, your third attempt, right? Just figure out, what are the lessons? What am I missing? Who can I reach out to help me with this? Do not go back. Don't do it. Do not go back. Okay? Because it's going to be harder for you to get that momentum again, to get out of what you got out of before. It's going to be so much harder for you to get out. Hi, Unique and Fearless. How are you? It's going to be so much harder. So you work this process over here. Work it. It's going to challenge you, but it's building character in you. You're becoming a better person for it, even when it's falling apart. All right? You needed this. Thank you so much for showing up so you could get it. So do not sit in the situation because you're worried about what they're going to think about you. You're worried about feeling guilty because you know within you that you got something good. You got something good on the inside of you if you could just get the right exposure, if you could just be around the right people, right? If you could just speak your message out loud, you know that some major things would happen for you. But you haven't taken a chance because you're worried about, what are they going to say? How are they going to look at me? I'm going to feel guilty if I leave them behind. Sometimes there's some people you're going to have to leave behind. Go get yourself together and then you can come back and help them if they want the help. All right? I hope this is helping somebody. Focus on yourself. Watch everything fall into place. Yes. Yes. Sometimes you're just going to have to be selfish in that sense that, you know what, these goals are important to me and I have to get them done. I have to go after them. I have to try my hand at writing a book. I have to try my hand at starting a business. I just have to, right? It's been in my spirit. It's been a pulling inside of me. I got to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. Neiman Market failed 3 times before his store took off. Yeah. And that's another thing. That's how you encourage yourself. Find individuals and organizations, major organizations, and do the research to see, okay, how did they come up? What happened? The soda, 7 Up. Seven Up, it's got its name because the individual that created it failed 6 times. It fell down flat 6 times, and on the seventh time it worked. The formula worked. That's why it's called Seven Up, the drink. Yeah. So for those of you who want to try something, and I think I'm going to end with this because this live just went left. All right. If you're thinking about doing something great, you have an idea, there's something that you want to do that is outside of the norm. It is outside of what your family has done, what your friend group has done. It is new to you. I want you to take the time, invest the time in looking up individuals and organizations and see what are their backstories. Did they fail? Because most of them did. Most of them did. They failed. They fell on their face. And one of the stories that always encouraged me is Jeff Bezos. That picture, I always have that picture in my mind. The picture of him sitting in his garage with the word Amazon on the garage wall. Looks like it's written in Sharpie, right? That always encouraged me and tell me, keep going. Keep going. How long are you on each day? Did you say you come on 6:30? So I start at 6:30 a.m. Eastern time every day. My goal is usually to get off by 7 o'clock, but most of the days I'm here until 7:30. All right. I usually try to do 30 minutes of empowerment. That was a goal, but that doesn't work. I'm here until like 7:30 every morning. All right, Terry. It's important what you're saying. Will you post it on YouTube? Yes, I'm going to upload this video on YouTube so that you can have it. I do post on Facebook as well, but Facebook is now deleting live streams. When it gets to like the 30-day mark, they delete it. They just cut it out. So you'll find that some of my videos are not on my Facebook because Facebook deleted them because they've passed the 30-day mark. So I would recommend that you go to my YouTube channel. I'm The Productivity Coach on YouTube. Subscribe there because I put all my videos there. All right. Right now I have about probably 400, close to 500, somewhere there, videos there. So subscribe to my YouTube channel because I try to put everything there. Mindset is the key. Yeah, it is. All right. I went way over my time. Also, you can grab the Bold Moves Manual. The e-version of this is available. Working on your class today. Okay, schedule it in my time. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And you got to send me the vision mapping once you get through that first lesson. All right, you got to send me the vision mapping. You can get the Bold Moves Manual on the link in my bio. This is Mindset Coaching in a book. All right. Mindset Coaching in a book. The e-version, you can get it on the link in my bio. The paperback will be available on Amazon by the end of next week. All right. For those of you who are looking for more information, more of my content, this is Mindset Coaching in a book, the Bold Moves Manual. Link in my bio for the e-version. Or next weekend, by the end of next week, the paperback will be available on Amazon. All right, I'm going to skip through all of these notes. So if you missed anything that I said today, it's in the Bold Moves Manual. All of it is in here. All right, awesome. But I hope that you all got the help that you needed today. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am The Productivity Coach on YouTube. Head over there. Subscribe to my channel. I will put this video up on YouTube. All right. I will put this video up on YouTube today so that you can get it. Okay. Yes. Awesome. So I'm The Productivity Coach on YouTube. Someone can retype that in the comments for me so everyone can see it and get access to it. Or the link to my YouTube is already in my bio if you want to do that. That's very easy. Tap on the link and it will take you right to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe there. All right. And stay up to date. All right, I'm way over my time, and I do have to prepare for this interview that I have with my, not the THE, the productivity coach, Salinsa. It's the productivity coach on YouTube. All right, so I do have to prepare for an interview that I have, the South African interview that I have after this live. So let's set our intentions for today. Let's do that. Hey, Chio, how are you? Oh, you're welcome. I love what I do. I really love what I do. And I have to love what I do because, you know, when negativity comes in the comments, they don't scare me. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much. All right, so let's set our intentions for today. Let's set our intentions for today. Think about that goal that you're working on and consider 3 things that you're very welcome. Thank y'all so much for showing up. The name of my YouTube is The Productivity Coach. The Productivity Coach on YouTube. All right. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm The Productivity Coach. And again, if you want to work with me, send me a DM. DM me the word mentor. If you want to work with me, I do have a mentorship program. If you want to work with me, send me the word mentor. DM me. What's that? Doll therapy. There's a video on my page. If you scroll on my page, it's titled Certificate Tour, so you can know what they are. All right? So you can know what they are. There's already a video on my page on what they are. Okay? It's too many for me to tell you right now. All right, so set your intentions for today. Consider the goal that you're working on and do 3 things that gets you closer closer to your goal for today. Get those 3 things done today. If you need a tool to help you with that, you can grab the Dreamer's Journal. This is your accountability tool. If you're struggling with focusing on the goal and breaking down the tasks that you need to do to accomplish the goal, you can grab the Dreamer's Journal. The e-version is available on the link in my bio, or you can pick this up on Amazon. All right, so it is the Dreamer's Journal. It's an accountability tool. All right, awesome. So let's make some decrees. We're going to use the same decrees that we use throughout the week. I'm going to do that today. All right, because my other decrees are not close by me. I forgot to put them on my desk. All right, so here we go. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we are blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we are blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. And we know that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Maybe one of your thing to do today is that you're going to DM me the word mentor if you want to work with me, if you want to be in our live mentorship session on May 31st. Send me the word DM. DM me the word mentor. DM me the word mentor if you want to work with me. I was thinking about putting pictures to decorate the wall, but these are way more impressive. Thank you, Shantae. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, who said that? Let's see. Brandon. I display my certificates because it is a part of my healing journey, right? It is a part of my healing journey. So they're not just there just to be there and to look good. So what I found is that in the past, whenever I accomplished anything, like a certificate, I would just pack it away, hide it away, right? And again, I was in my phase of struggling with understanding my identity and the value that I bring to the table. Thank you, Digital Marketing LNP. Thank you, you as well. So a part of my healing process to remind myself of the value that I carry and the things that I have accomplished, I put them up on the wall. All right? That I worked for, because the negative comment said that they're fake, that they're all fake. Yes, I am on LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn. DM me and I'll share my LinkedIn information. Love that. You needed that. Yeah. So I had to put them up as a part of my healing process to remind myself, right? Because I was still holding some things against myself, some decisions that I've made in the past that weren't so healthy. But I need to remind myself that, hey, you made up for that time over. So let that go and let's focus on becoming more, greater, better. So that's why I display all of this. All right. So it's a part of my healing process. It's not just for show. It's not just for you all. It's for me. All right. So the person that hopped on here and said that all of them, they're fake. I love that she sticked around though, because I saw that she was still on the live. I love that she stuck around so she could learn something. I celebrate you sticking around. I forget what her tag was. But anyways, have an amazing day. I have a packed day today. I will try to share that. That's how you know today's going to be amazing. Yes. I want to connect with you on LinkedIn. DM me so I can send you my LinkedIn information. You as well, Lilia. I'm going to try to share the interview that I'm doing on my Facebook. I'm going to try to share it, okay? It starts at 9 a.m. my time. It's like 3-something p.m. her time. Say stay and we'll think about it. Yeah. I want them to stick around because they're going to change, right? They're going to hear something that changed their mindset. All right. Have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right. Bye for now. My Facebook page is Coach Anika V. Brown or Anika V. Brown. Okay. Is the link in my... I don't think so. But DM me. All of you that have a question, send me a DM and I'll be sure to answer. Okay. Thank you, Miss Gloria. All right. Bye.